it's Sarah Connolly and I'm here with Wes Brown. Thanks for speaking to me today, I appreciate it. So let's just talk about generally first about United. You know, you played for United, you were fantastic for the team. So what do you think about United now with the position that we're in? We've changed from Alex Ferguson and it's been a quite transition over the past 3 seasons. But say if you're in those managing footsteps now, what would you do? Do you think Mourinho's doing a good job at the minute? Do you respect all his decisions he's making?
It's the first season. I mean, if I'm being honest, at the beginning of the season I didn't expect too much. You know, we're still in position to get fourth in the league, and we're still in the European semi-final. Is it semi-final? Quarter-final?
Quarter-final, Queen's quarter-final.
Yeah, quarter-final. So, you know, we're in a good position, and you know, the teams above at the moment, the good teams are playing very well. But I think he's done well. I mean, if we could get a few more points at home, I think we could really push for that fourth position.
See, all those tactics and everything sound great. So you're the only member of the treble winning squad that's still playing at the moment. What are your plans for the future? Do you think you'd go into managing, coaching?
Well, I'm doing my coaching. I've been doing that for a few years now. If I'm being honest, I'm more trying to focus on the football still, as I've only got a few years, maybe a couple of years left, while I can still run. But yeah, obviously it's something I'm doing at the moment, and you know, I do like helping out when possible and trying to help the lads.
So when you first started at United, you got the Jimmy Murphy Award, and you were the second person to get it twice, and the first person to get it was Ryan Giggs. Was that a lot of expectation for you to live up to?
Not really. I mean, if I'm being honest, when I was a bit younger, I didn't really take it all in.
Yeah.
So I just used to get on with it. Didn't really think about it too much. But obviously, knowing Ryan Giggs had it at the time as well, he was my favourite player growing up. I used to watch him on telly.
Was he your inspiration?
He was, yeah. So it was a great achievement for myself, and I just tried to push forward from that.
So as well as in your breakthrough season, it was the 98-99 season, and you won the treble. What was that like for you? Because like you said, you know, you were young, you know, you're still just getting used to it all. I bet it was like a rush, wasn't it?
It was. It's the first time I never went to sleep, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I mean, it obviously helped out for future years, because I'd come in that season and, you know, we're winning games, we're obviously the top of the league, we're in the FA Cup still, we're still in Europe. And this was my first season taking it all in, so you know, it set a precedent really, whereas this is what it's about, and it helped me going forward because of that first season.
So players at the moment, like Shaw for instance, you know, they've got injured and then they've come back and they've struggled a lot. So with you in the 99-2000 season, you were injured, and then when you come back, you seriously come back, you fought, and you even got the likes of Sir Alex Ferguson to actually...
Yeah, it was hard. It's hard when you get injured, it's hard. You know, you wouldn't probably know till it actually happened, but my first injury I was out with my ACL for about a year. Never been injured before in my life, you know, I had to change a lot.
How does that hit you as a player?
Yeah, it's hard, especially when the surgeon tells you may never play again. But you know, you just have to listen to your parents and listen to the physios who are trying to help you. And you know, I actually did my other leg a few years after that. So you know, it's just focus really and believing that you come back, and I did.
So what would you recommend, like a player like Luke Shaw, what would you recommend for his transition, coming back from injury? How would you say, you know, to treat his mentality?
Yeah, he's back now, you know, I was more focused on just getting my knee right, you know, I wasn't really bothered about any other stuff, and it was all focusing around my knee, my muscles, and trying to get that right when the running's not trying to get back too quick, which I've also done before, and just something else, pulls, or just, you know, sticking with the schedule, and fingers crossed as well that nothing goes wrong.
So in the future, like you say, you want to, you know, carry on playing for as long as possible. And one thing that I think personally that I think you've shown a lot of leadership skills in your final years at United. You know, you're able to captain against teams like Wolverhampton. How was that for you, having to take on that role?
Yeah, it was good. I was probably one of the senior members at the time, but you know, it was always something I wanted to do, and you know, I showed that, so it was great. I mean, we've had some great leaders from Man United, and just to be, you know, a part of that for one day was, you know, I'd say.
So finally, just to finish off, speaking about leadership, it's a little bit rustling as to who's going to be the next captain for Manchester United. If it was you to pick now, straight off the bat, who would you pick?
The next season, I'll probably pick Michael Carrick.
What if Michael Carrick goes?
I knew he was going to say that. Smalling.
That's great. It was great speaking to you. Thanks for that.